Hi everyone and welcome to Linger Longer with Books. My name's Catherine and in this week's video I'm going to be reviewing Black Gold by Rob Starr. So Black Gold is what I would label a high-paced, high-stakes thriller. We have our main protagonist, Kira Fox. She is a kind of insurance investigator. She's a really sort of well-respected professional in that line of work. She is living in England. She has become a widow. She is a mum to two teenage girls, and she's also an endurance athlete. So a really kind of intriguing, a well-rounded character in terms of that. I found her character was kind of fully dimensional, wasn't just sort of a cardboard cutout, but her character was really well developed. Basically, Kira is approached by a guy called Tyrone, who is South African. Tyrone heads up an insurance claim company, and they have been having some really sort of strange anomalies with oil tankers that have been going kind of across on various routes as you would expect across the world, and their kind of oil levels and volumes haven't been tallying up from when they've left port to when they've arrived at their new port. And Tyrone, although he doesn't really want to face the truth, he is recommended Kira. So anyway, that sees Kira set off on a plane from the UK to South Africa. The company that has been submitting potentially fraudulent claims is Adesco Oil, and at the top of Adesco Oil you have two quite unlikable brothers. You have Gavin and you have Tony. You have Gavin, for one, they're very different in their approach to the future and long-term kind of ambitions of the company. For Gavin, he's very kind of got a green agenda and wants tidal energy, and Tony is much more traditional in terms of oil being a fossil fuel. So you do have this kind of unsettled dynamic right from the very start between the two brothers and where they want the company to go. So you know that all is not well in terms of people's kind of agendas and motives, and Kira kind of lands right in the thick of this as well. She basically is given a file by Tyrone and kind of gets to work, and her presence in South Africa soon sets off alarm bells, because what is transparent through the novel is that you have the two brothers in Adesco Oil, and then from there kind of feeds out various groups of highly unlikable characters kind of out in their own motivations to cause kind of problems, destruction, kind of impose violence, threats, because they want to kind of get to their sort of end goal at whatever cost. And Kira is kind of in the crosshairs of that. I think what Rob does really well in this book is there's this kind of I guess a level of violence and killings that isn't kind of gratuitous. It is there to drive the plot along. Black Gold is around 300 pages long, but I really rattled through it. I think it's the perfect length. It really kept me engrossed. We find Kira going through various different kind of perilous environments and backdrops. We see her kind of in the city suburbs. We see her flying by plane, by helicopter. We see her go into more rural settings in the townships, both illegal and legal. And she really kind of does come a cropper once or twice or three times. But yeah, it is highly enjoyable in that way. It really kept my pages turning. I really wanted to sort of know how it was going to pan out. I think there's kind of various, like I said, various plot lines that are carefully really sort of cleverly woven together, and I'll just share a few more thoughts with you now. What I really liked about Black Gold is that Rob has created a very kind of real world in the South African kind of backdrop, But I was really drawn to Kira as a main character. She is really complex, really interesting, and you can tell that Rob has spent time in shaping who she is. Like I said, she is all these different things to all different people, but at the heart of her, she has guts, she has determination, but you also kind of relate to her in kind of her thought processes and her kind of contemplation of what move to make next. Like I said, she's a mother. She cares about the safety of her teen daughters. She's pretty ruthless and sort of set on her work objectives. But you really kind of go along with her, kind of on her shoulders, kind of as a point of view in, okay, you've come to that decision, and that kind of makes sense. That kind of resonates with you as a reader. So to sum up, I really enjoyed Black Gold. It isn't probably a book that I would have picked up naturally off a bookshop shelf or a library shelf, but I'm really thankful to Midas PR for picking me to participate in this blog tour this week. I really do hope that Rob has every success with Black Gold when it is published later this week. It is out in paperback. It is $9.99. It is published by Just Once Publishing. It is this kind of thriller on this kind of global stage. As I said, if that is of interest to you, I would absolutely highly recommend you picking up a copy. You'll be able to get it in all good bookshops very, very soon. But yeah, absolutely all the best with this, Rob, and I look forward to reading more of your future novels, because you hadn't been on my radar before this blog tour invitation, but you are absolutely, truly and firmly on my radar now, and I will be recommending this to family and friends. It's been a bit of a different video for me this week, hasn't it? If you are a returning viewer, I usually kind of produce and share themed videos, but I am really keen to share my thoughts on up and coming books and books about to be published, such as Black Gold. So saying that, if you are a publisher or publicist watching this video and keen to grow your reviewer database, I am here. My bookish door is always open. I'm really keen to kind of come across new authors and returning authors that I love. So I'm absolutely keen to support writers out there in terms of reviews. So please get in touch either on this channel or on my Instagram or my X. They are tagged through this account, but yeah, absolutely do reach out. That would be great. But I shall sign off here. I hope you're all doing really well. I hope you've got a good book on the go at the moment, whether that's hardback, paperback or audiobook, and that you do have some time set aside just to kind of devour a few pages or a few chapters this week and get some kind of reading time in. I know it absolutely is my kind of my downtime and how I relax, and now my voice is going. But I think that's a sign to sign off, isn't it? I hope you're all doing really well. Please give this video a thumbs up and let me know if you are intrigued by Black Gold and what your thoughts are on it and whether you'll be picking up a copy. If you have watched this long, a big thank you. My returning viewers know that I always kind of ask for an emoji to be left. So in this climate, given that this is all about money and greed, leave me a money emoji, some hot cash. You pick the currency, but thank you for watching. I really always do appreciate the time that you take to watch my videos, and if you do enjoy them, please consider hitting the notification bell and the subscription bell if you're not already subscribed, and also let friends and family know of my channel too. But yeah, take care, and I shall see you in next week's video. Bye.